most versatile prospect?
It's Deni Avdija. He's also the best international prospect in this draft. He's just a shade under 6'10", 225 pounds, and he can really play anywhere from point guard to power forward. Has the size of kind of a traditional power forward, but you'll see him take it in transition. The bounce passes through tight windows. He can play a little bit in pick and roll. So he's kind of that Swiss Army knife type of guy who really fits the modern NBA.
There's a 24-year-old who can guard LeBron. He passes like Jokic, shoots 50% from the field. And you've never heard of him. Look, you know basketball. You watch the games. But here's the thing. The NBA media is hiding one of the best players in the league from you. Deni Avdija is putting up all-star numbers in Portland. Nobody's talking about it. Why? You ready for the truth? The NBA doesn't have a talent problem. They have a vision problem. And today, you're going to see what they're missing. So you want to know the truth about the NBA's best-kept secret? Buckle up. Deni Avdija went pro at 16. 16, not high school, not AAU, professional basketball, against grown men. At 19, youngest MVP in Israeli league history. Think about that. You were probably playing video games at 19. Washington drafted him 9th in 2020, top 10 pick. Same draft as Anthony Edwards. Same as LaMelo Ball. Fast forward 4 years. Edwards, superstar. LaMelo, all-star. Deni, most fans can't even say his name. Wait, hold up. Here's what'll blow your mind. He's better than half the guys on your timeline. Right now. I'm dead serious.
And it comes to Kamara. Back to Avdija. To face up on Bridges. Wow. Score! A three-pointer. Avdija nails a three.
Listen, I've tracked international players since 2011. Since Dirk. I saw Luka before Dallas, Giannis before Milwaukee. And Deni, he's exposing everything wrong with how we judge talent. You play 2K, right? Ever find that 78 overall player with all B+ ratings? No A's? Then you use him and he destroys everyone? That's Deni. In real life. Does everything. Master of none. Beats everyone. Here's the truth. The NBA wants specialists. Shooters who shoot. Scorers who score. But a guy who does everything pretty well? They panic. So what do you do with a 24-year-old who guards everyone, who gets 17, 7, and 4 every night, who never makes mistakes? You waste him for 4 years. Ready to see how deep this goes? All right, this is going to sound crazy. Being great at everything? It's the worst thing for an NBA player. I'm serious. When's the last time you saw a highlight of perfect defense or the pass before the assist? Never. You know why? We watch basketball wrong. You want dunks, threes, ankle breakers, but the guy making it all work? Invisible. Here's where it gets stupid. The NBA says they want positionless basketball. Lie. They're obsessed with labels. You know the types. 3-and-D guy, rim runner, stretch 5. Everyone needs a superpower now. Like it's a video game. Analytics made us dumber, not smarter. Coaches need to know your one thing. Corner shooter, lob catcher, lockdown defender, but what if you do it all? What if you're just good at basketball? Where's your box then? I was at Portland last month. Deni drops 14-8-6. Solid game, right? Guy next to me goes, yeah, but what does he do? That's the Swiss Army knife problem. Do everything. People think you're great at nothing. Try this. Next game, watch Deni, not the ball, him. You'll see the magic nobody talks about. The pass before the assist. The switch that saves a bucket. The box out for someone else's rebound. He's the drummer. Nobody watches drummers. But take the drummer away, the whole song dies. That's Deni.
Avdija will come to it. He draws 2 sets of eyes up top, goes behind the back, double pump, flip it up and in! Deni Avdija.
You know what's insane? The stats back it up. Portland's net rating with Deni on court, plus 8.2. Without him, minus 3.1. That's an 11-point swing. But nobody talks about that. Why? Because it doesn't fit the narrative. Can't put it in a TikTok. Remember Draymond in 2012? Second round pick. Too small. Can't shoot. Just an energy guy. 2015 comes. Steve Kerr gets it. What if doing everything is your superpower? Boom. Championships. But most coaches? They're not Steve Kerr. They get a Swiss Army knife. Use only the toothpick. Criminal. Teams? Talk positionless basketball. Then what? Practice splits everyone up. Guards here. Bigs there. Where's Deni supposed to go? He floats between groups, learning both, mastering everything, while other guys perfect their one move. Last season, Deni touched the ball around 67 times per game. House of Highlights posts? 2. Just 2. Meanwhile, some nobody hits 3 garbage time threes? Full mixtape. Million views. Make it make sense. Wait, stop. You getting this? Deni's living Draymond's story, but he's 24, not 28. 5 years ahead of schedule. And Portland, they see it. No more boxes, just basketball. Chauncey Billups told me something wild. We don't have plays for Deni. We have concepts. Think about that. Every other player gets a script, a role. Deni, he gets freedom. Scary freedom. Most players can't handle that. He thrives. Here's the truth bomb. The NBA wants the next Luka, the next Giannis. They're blind to the next Draymond. Check the last 10 champions. Who actually wins? The connectors, the glue guys, not the highlights. But wait, it gets worse. What happens when you learned basketball totally different? The NBA loses its mind. Let me show you. So Deni's a Swiss Army knife in a league of hammers. Problem 1, problem 2, way worse. You learn English in England, move to Texas. Same language? Nope. Now you're the weird one saying lorry instead of truck. That's European players in the NBA? Same game, different language, and nobody brought a translator? Hold up. Picture this. Europe, you make the extra pass? Hero, NBA, you make the extra pass? Why didn't you attack? See the problem? Deni learned basketball where passing is winning, not scoring. Winning. In Israel, they teach you to read defenses like books. Every movement has meaning. Every cut has purpose. You're playing chess while everyone else plays checkers. Israel teaches chess basketball. Think 5 moves ahead. Find the best shot, not your shot. American AAU, get buckets. Get famous. Dog mentality. One makes team players. The other, guys who shoot 40% and get max deals. Guess which one Deni is? European coach told me this last year. Americans celebrate the dunk. We celebrate the pass that created it. Boom, there's your gap. Know what's crazy? In Europe, they film practice. Study it like game tape. 2 hours playing, 3 hours learning. NBA, we just run more drills. Listen, Deni was 19. Youngest MVP in Israeli history. Not finalist. Winner, 19. He was cooking grown men. Pros for 10 years. Guys with kids, mortgages, real jobs. And he destroyed them. EuroLeague level, where a bad pass gets you benched. Where fundamentals matter more than flash. Where Deni learned to dominate without dominating the ball. Comes to the NBA, suddenly he's raw. Needs development. You kidding me? That's not a Deni problem. That's like calling Shakespeare bad because you can't read Old English. Translation problem. Here's where it gets dumb. How do we measure players? Points, usage rate, PER. What do those reward? Shooting. What don't they measure? The right pass, perfect screens, early rotations. You know, actual basketball. European stats track hockey assists, screens that lead to scores. Defensive rotations prevented. We track shots, just shots. Like basketball is HORSE. Check this. Deni on court, Portland's offense, plus 8 points. Defense, plus 6. His usage rate, bottom third. Make that make sense. Oh wait, it doesn't. We're using the wrong math. American rookies get 2 years. That's it. Europeans need 4. Different game, different speed. But fans, bust by year 3. You plant an apple tree, get mad it's not oranges. In 2 years. See the problem? Scouts know this. GMs know this. But Twitter, ESPN, they need content now, so they create narratives. Soft European, can't handle NBA speed. Meanwhile, the kid's adjusting to driving on the wrong side of the road. Wait. Here's the pattern nobody sees. Ready for this? Every European superstar took 4+ years. Dirk, Giannis, Jokic, all busts until they weren't. The blueprint's right there. We just refuse to look, too busy counting highlights. Want your mind blown? Deni at 23, same stats as Gordon Hayward at 23. Hayward became an all-star. The difference? Hayward played at Butler. American system. We got it. Deni, foreign, confusing. disappointing. That's not scouting. That's bias. And Portland, they just exposed everyone. Watch this. Because what happens next changes everything. Portland trades Brogdon, former Rookie of the Year, for a guy you can't pronounce. Everyone laughed. Everyone. Well, who's laughing now? Pay attention. This exposes how every team gets it wrong. Portland didn't just trade, they ran an experiment. What if you use players correctly? Mind-blowing concept, right? The results? Stupid good. Like, embarrassingly good. Career highs in everything. Everything. Washington Deni, 9 points. Portland Deni, 17 points. Washington, 3 assists. Portland, 4 assists. Same player? Shooting went from 43% to 47%. That's not improvement, that's transformation. But wait, the real numbers? Even crazier. Fourth quarter scoring, up 300%, 300%. Clutch time, he's their closer now. The guy who couldn't create his own shot. I've watched trades for 15 years, seen this 3 times. Oladipo to Indiana, Harden to Houston. Now Deni. Pattern? System problem, not talent problem. Get this. First 10 Portland games, more assists than any 20-game stretch in Washington. He didn't learn to pass overnight. Portland did something crazy. They let their playmaker make plays. Revolutionary, I know. Chauncey Billups said it himself. We don't hide our players. We showcase them. That's coaching, not whatever Washington was doing. You have a Swiss Army knife. Use only the bottle opener for 4 years. That's Washington. Portland comes along. Hey, this has scissors and a saw. Boom. Different player. Same tool. Different user. Washington's plan. Stand in the corner. Maybe shoot. Portland's plan. Run the offense. Make decisions. Which sounds smarter to you? Washington. Guard the 3. Portland. Guard whoever's hot. One sees a role player. One sees a chess piece. Know what's criminal? Washington had him defending power forwards. 6'9" playmaker, defending in the post, while their point guard couldn't guard anyone. Make it make sense. Context matters. Nobody talks about this. Washington had Beal, ball hog, Porzingis, touch hog. Where's Deni fit? Portland? Young team. Scoot Simmons. No hierarchy. No egos, just basketball. Watch Portland's offense. It's not plays, it's reads. Deni sees opening, attack. Teammate open, pass. Defense collapses, reset. That's trust. That's modern basketball. You let players play, magic happens. Wild idea, right? Stop. Listen to this. Every advanced stat says the same thing. You ready? Deni Avdija, top 40 impact player. Right now. Better than some all-stars. At 24. Raptor. EPM LeBron. Pick your metric. They all scream the same thing. This kid's special. Has been all along. We just couldn't see it through Washington's mess. Portland didn't trade for a role player. They got a cornerstone. Hiding in plain sight. Everyone else? Blind. He's still younger than a lot of guys just entering their prime. Think about that. Younger than a lot of guys just figuring out their game. Contract, 4 years, $55 million. That's backup money for a starter's impact. Highway robbery. Teams paying $30 million for guys half as good. The scary part? This is month 4. What happens after a full year? If Portland proved you find stars by using players right, the whole league's about to flip. Watch what happens next. All right, zoom out. This isn't about Deni anymore. The entire NBA got basketball wrong. Last 10 champions. Check the pattern. Warriors, Draymond, Iguodala, Bucks, Middleton, Holiday, Nuggets, Gordon, KCP. Not stars, connectors. The glue guys win championships. Hold up, stars matter, of course. But you know what matters more? The guys who make stars shine. 3 things we learned today. 1. NBA reward specialists. Champions need generalists. 2. We can't judge international players. Different game. 3. Teams want A+ at one thing. Smart teams want B+ at everything. Guess who wins? This is Moneyball. But basketball, everyone's measuring wrong, valuing wrong, and you just saw it. 5 years from now, you'll remember this. Remember when nobody saw Deni coming. Like Draymond, like early Jokic. The signs were there. We were blind, not anymore. Wait, think about this. 5 more Dennis, right now, in the NBA, sitting in corners. Wasted. The NBA doesn't have a Deni problem. It has a vision problem. Can't see what wins. They collect stars. Winners build constellations. Portland gets it. Finally. Blazers fans, you won. 24-year-old Swiss Army knife, getting better daily, because 29 teams were blind. Their loss. Portland's future. Championship window, wide open. Remember my first question? Is being great at everything a curse? Now you know. The curse is how we watch basketball. But you see it now. You see what Portland sees, what champions see. Stars don't win alone. Constellations win championships. And now you know why. Hit subscribe right now. Because that feeling, that how did I miss this feeling? That's just the beginning.